Hey everybody, welcome back. It's the Mac. Welcome back to the channel here on the 7 Years War, John Tiller's software game. Continue on from the last video, and we'll see what we're going to be doing here. What do we got? We got Moon Face, yeah. It's our turn. It's turn 6 of 20. Prussian army is lining up on top of this hill. They're moving in artillery. They got dragoons. They got a cavalry there. Some big blocks of solid infantry there. We still don't know the intent. I mean, where they're going to be attacking. It looks like they're going to maybe go for this. We do have objectives down here. Yeah, we got this one and this one here. And we do have two. We only have one on this flank here. It's kind of. I need to get some stuff up here, man, because it's not looking that great here. We don't have anything. We need to get some units here, I guess. So moving my cavalry up there. Okay, what do we got? We got heavy cavalry, man. All right, start moving that. Let's keep moving the heavy cavalry in this general direction here. Now this river here, it's a problem. The cavalry alone won't do the trick, though. I mean, I'm going to be needing guns, rifles, muskets, because in order to be able to charge these formations, they need to be at least disrupted or or weakened at least. But we're going to be moving the cavalry there anyways. Definitely need. I should move my dragoons up there. Yeah, I got my dragoons going here as well. So the dragoons are good for screening purposes. Let's get the heavy cavalry first to move to that flank. Yeah, we've got one more here. Yeah, the reason I'm clicking like this is because you can do the drag and drop function in this game, but I have actually played around with it a bit, and I noticed it's not as well scripted as in the other, like Panzer campaigns, for instance. I think it's very well scripted there. You can usually drag and drop there, and the computer really chooses sensible ways. But I noticed in this, it doesn't. It sometimes moves really stupidly, and they get disrupted, and it usually goes for the quickest path, and the unit gets disrupted. And so the best way I've noticed is to actually click every hex and move them manually, because otherwise you'll end up with lots of disrupted units, basically. Okay, what's this? This is a pretty big detachment of just regular cavalry here. We have, just regular cavalry. It's about 500 men. That's good. I mean, we do need that over there as well. They're part of the same formation. So let's move them. I think they can move faster than the heavy cavalry. Let's move them along this road here. Why not? Sort of get them over there. Quickly forward there. Oh, okay. The dragoons have good movement. They have 32 movement, so moving here is not good. This would obviously be the quickest way to go there, but crossing this, it's not good. Let's see. Let's move the long way here. How am I doing on movement here? 6. All right. Okay, so they get about there. Obviously along the road is the fastest way to move. Alright, let's get them over there. And as I've said in the previous video, if you move them in stacks, I mean, it works sometimes. I mean, but sometimes you will get unlucky and they will become disorganized and disrupted because there's so many guys moving in the same area. They're bound to like bump into each other or get disrupted, basically. So but it's all right. Okay, let's get them over. I can move 2 maybe. That would be, could be dangerous over here. Yeah, see, as soon as we moved into some buildings there, we got disordered. So Best way is to move them single, actually, if you want to move them over long. And if you move another unit in a hex where there's disordered units, the probability of that unit becoming disordered is pretty high as well. So, not that great. Alright, so we're going to have to keep them there. Where's the... Okay, so there's no leader here. Leaders obviously increases the chance of... okay, he's over here. Okay, and this guy's in charge. Alright, he needs to get over there. Obviously, the leaders increase the chance of them getting back in order. Alright, so the cavalry is slowly moving towards the right flank there. I'm not going to move any other units. We're going to leave it here. These guns, though, are very dangerously exposed here. If the infantry starts moving in here, I'm going to have to shift one of these infantry companies to stay there and guard those guns. Guns are worth a lot of points. Let's see, what can we sneak around with this with the hussars? Maybe we can sneak them up a bit just to sort of make the enemy know that we are about to move cavalry onto his flank there. That could cause the enemy to split up his forces, which would be good for us. Let's move this cavalry forward a bit here just to... We've got some heavy cavalry as well. Not a lot, only like 100 men, but still. Let's move them up there just to, you know, show them. Alright, so the turn. Okay, we get defensive fire for the Prussians. We have offensive fire, right? We can use our artillery here. Our 12-pound guns can rain down some shots on this. Still want to take out his guns since they're limbered. But it looks like it's hard for us to do that. You know, we're only causing fatigue on those guns. Right, these 6-pound guns, when they need to start firing at the closest enemy here, I think. 5 men, alright. And I don't think we can use any muskets. No, let's just end the turn. We got a melee phase. There's nothing to melee, so we end it. Prussian movement. Alright, now it's interesting. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Looks like the Prussians are launching their attack now. They're moving in their forces there. Okay, looks like he's splitting his forces up. He's actually going for that hill where some of my guns are. And I have very little... Oh my god, look at that. That's a lot of units. I have very little infantry. Okay, look, some dragoons are showing up. They're countering my hussars. Looks like quite the force, actually. Defensive fire, right. Right, what's going on here? Look at that, dragoons. I shouldn't have moved all my cavalry over there. That was probably a mistake. And how am I going to use... I wasn't thinking there. How am I going to utilize my cavalry here? This is probably a bad move. I should have countered his cavalry with my cavalry. Okay. Alright. Let's just look at the artillery first. 12-pound guns. They can only fire on his artillery, apparently. I still want to knock again. Alright, we do have our 6-pound batteries here. So let's just hammer the closest enemies here. 10 men. That's pretty good. This battery here will fire at those guys. 7 men. Alright. Starting to cause some damage in those formations there. And no fire. Okay, so we got the Prussian offensive fire here. I don't think they have anything in range. Melee? No. Now we have movement again. All right, we're at turn 7 of 20 here. Right, this is kind of... this is not looking that good here. What do we got? We have hussars and only 2 small detachments of heavy cavalry here. There's 100+ dragoons in each of these blocks. think they probably have the same amount of us, like 125 men. Now the dragoons are more dangerous. They have carbines. They might not be that great in hand-to-hand combat. Of course, they probably have swords and stuff as well, but our cavalry main armament is swords. And that heavy cavalry there. All right, let's see. Let's line up our cavalry a bit and see what the enemy does, if he charges us or not. So, whoops. I just did about face there, okay. Yeah, so, as I said in the last video, those buttons there control how you are actually facing there. So we're facing straight forward. Maybe we should be looking at that direction. Let's get this thing going. All right, hold on. Like that. Right, here's our leader. He can be in the front lines there. All right, so we got them there. We have 3 more dragoons. No, hussars, sorry. So we got them lined up here. Those guys are hussars too. All right, let's... we should actually have fanned them out a bit. Let's get the heavy cavalry sort of baiting these guys down here. So something like that. Just get the heavy cav over here. All right. Okay, let's see if we can do something about what can I use here. So these are pretty big cavalry. I mean, there's an option. I could ride through the town. The problem is these spots will definitely cause my cavalry to be disrupted or disordered. Let's see, if I move them, I could try and get them. It would be fun to sort of get them in the back here and sort of surprise the enemy coming around the town there. That would be pretty badass, but yeah, I still don't know about these creeks, how they will affect me. Could line up some cavalry. It's not ideal cavalry country, this is pretty bad for us. Like, what do we got here? Right, these guys, how far can they go? Let's see if I find a good route here. I mean, this is a bad place. It's a big town here. It's Reichenbach. If I can move across, I mean, here looks like the best path to get around. I could try to send those 500 cavalry over there. Let's try that and see what happens. We'll probably get disorientated there. It's a long way to go, but let's try that. We've got the heavy cav here. Where to move them, though? We can cross... I want to see what that creek is all about. Let's see if we can... What would happen to my cavalry if we're moving through the creek here? We're not allowed to move through the creek. So the creek, I thought a creek would be smaller than a stream, but maybe creeks are bigger, I guess. What to do? We could get some cavalry moving in here, so have them help out, storm down the slope and attack. It would probably be suicide, but it's an option. It's an option. Ah, shit, yeah. There's buildings there. We got disordered. All right. Oops. This is probably a bad idea. I don't know what the heck I'm doing here. All right, let's just see if it works. I should probably have left my cavalry on the open field there instead of moving them through this difficult terrain. Oh well. Yeah, the cavalry's, this heavy cavalry is going to be used for actually smashing into weakened formation. All right, okay. Before I move my dragoons, there's lots of dragoons here. I should have actually left my heavy cavalry on this flank and moved my dragoons up here. That's what I should have done. Oh well. We still have time, I think. We still have time to do that. Let's get the dragoons up here, man. Is that the only bridge? Okay, so change of plan in the middle of it. But I've got a plan now. I've got a plan. All right, let's leave it there. Okay, so yeah, so when you're moving units together, they can become, the movement is slower. All right. Oh yeah, yeah. These guys got so you can see they have reduced. What the hell did I just do? They have reduced movement. Okay, I just made a mistake. Okay, these guys are alright. Maybe they should just move outside the village. Yeah. This is sloppy work, man. It's not looking good. Okay, let's get them over there. Something like that, maybe. All right. Okay, I moved them. Yeah, I moved them. And I did move this flank here. All right, so we got a little threat going here. Well, we're going to be shot to pieces by these if they dismount and use their muskets, the carbines. 86 men. So like 120. So all these are like equivalent to one of these probably. All right. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's end the turn. Defensive fire from the Prussians, nothing. We got offensive fire. Right, we can use our artillery again. 12-pound guns can only... What can they see there? Okay, so they can start raining down some pretty devastating fire when they come up top of that hill there. Okay, fatigue. Still fire our 6-pounders. So let's keep hammering here. 5 men. 6 men. Alright. And let's end the turn. Melee face. We have nothing to melee with. And now it's the Prussians again. Alright, let's see. They're going to probably cross that hilltop. Okay, shift the... Holy shit. Alright, he's charging straight forward to my lines there. Oh, man. Okay. This is when the real excitement starts in this. Okay, he's doing a 2-pronged attack there. He's moving his shitload of infantry up on the flank as well. Because the dragoons are actually engaging my hussars. This is bad. This could be bad for us. There's a lot of cavalry as well. Lots of dragoons. Because lots of infantry is moving in there. All right. Defensive fire. Right. So these big chunks have now moved right up to musket range here. Actually, the musket range is 2 hexes. But they're right up there. And now you will see something interesting when it comes to casualties. Let's do artillery first. All right, so 12-pound guns are lined up. There's 2 guns. 600 men. So they will fire dead ahead on this unit here. You will see the damages. 21. So they definitely fire some shrapnel rounds in there. All right, 6-pound guns on the flank here can fire. We have 4 guns. 12 men. Okay, these guns will keep firing. Okay, we got some disordered units there. That's good. They are disordered. Let's keep firing on. Try to make some more units disordered here. 26 men. Wow. Let's hammer the same unit. 9 men. All right. All right. So let's fire the muskets. 240 men only. Facing over 600 men there. These are the grenadiers. 18 casualties. 550 men will lay down and fire on the same unit. 18 only. Only 18. Wasn't that much. Okay, so we're in deep trouble here. Let's fire on this unit. Actually, that's by the artillery. 39. All right, let's fire at this. 26. 19. That's it. We did not cause that much damage on these units. They're gonna cause horrendous casualties on us. There's like 600 or 700 men in these blocks. All right, so all the fire we can do. Let's end the turn. Offensive fire. Here we go. Ooh. 8. Okay, but that's because they're moving up. 1 gun was lost. 9 men. The next round they'll get a lot higher results. 8 men. 6. Melee phase. Oh shit! They can actually charge now. You probably will take out my guns. Yep. Took the guns. 48 attacker, 33 defender. 2 attacker took the guns. 64 attacker. Wow. They just charged into my cavalry there because I was stupid enough to make them face the right direction there. 3 units disordered. 3 units undisordered out of 7 check. 2 units routed. Ooh, okay, so our cavalry is running away. Those guys are disordered. They're disordered. Okay. Hussars are facing off some dragoons. All right. Oh man, things really changed here. Okay, I need to do something now. Oh man, I don't know what to do. I'm in trouble here. Shit, they just smashed you straight in here and immediately just ran over the guns. Okay. We're going to have to leave the safety of our trenches here to fight the enemy if we have any chance whatsoever. We're going to have to roll up our flank on this infantry and hit them, try to cause a lot of damage. We need actually to advance here if we have a chance. Just sitting tight here, we're going to be pummeled to death. Okay, let's have a look at that first. We got movement phase. We got disordered infantry. That's bad. We haven't even done anything with these guys. They probably got disordered because those guys rode past them, routed, and they got scared here. All right, so let's see. Let's actually advance. See if we can kill off that dragoon unit. Man, we are in trouble. Okay, let's get these 500 men. And let's shift them and move in for the flank of these guys. Definitely turn the artillery around. What are their visibilities here? It's terrible. They can't even see those guys. So, all right, they just faced dead ahead there. We have another 500 men here. I wonder what the dragoons are going to be doing here. I'm not so concerned about the dragoons, actually. Not with my infantry. Let's be sneaky here. Let's get some. Let's roll up a flank there. The guns. They're just gonna have to stand tight there. Okay, we lost our guns. They're captured. Which is bad news for us. Alright, this infantry. Move up and attack those guys. We got guns. This is dangerous. 600 disordered infantry there. We could advance, actually. Take the fight to the enemy here. Let's get those guys up there and fire on them. Let's move these guys up. It's going to be very dangerous for us. Alright, here we go. We got dragoons. The odds of them actually getting through here is pretty slim, I think. It's only 125 men there. Let's get them actually deployed. Yeah, they're dismounted now. Okay, we got immediately disordered there in that village. Bad news for us. Let's get them. Oh, we got disordered again. Terrible. Let's deploy them. Oh, come on. Stop getting disordered. Let's just get them deployed here. Face that. Alright, that is bad. Okay, look at this heavy cavalry. Can we move through here without being disordered? There's a river there. This is gonna make us disordered. We don't have a leader with us either. This will be really long. And we still got that creek there. That's gonna be a problem. What if they ride around here, get through there, hit the enemy? We could take out his artillery. All right, that's the plan. We're going for the artillery with these guys. Let's do it. They are on a special mission here. They're going to take out the enemy artillery. 500 cavalry. Alright, the heavy cavalry, this is a really bad. I don't know what I was doing here. Alright, okay. These guys, we're going to be needing them here, man. Stop the enemy. We're going to have to split the dragoons up. All right. Let's just leave it there. Those guns, it's going to be a problem here. Right, the heavy cavalry. Yeah, I never should have moved. I think there was a reason that they were actually on my flank there. They're riding back and forth. They're like, what the hell are you doing? Giving us orders back and forth, god damn it. Oh shit, I just misclicked. Damn. Yeah. We'll see how this goes. It'll probably end pretty badly here. So I'm still learning this game. Definitely a big difference from playing Panzer campaigns for sure. Alright. Okay, this is bad. Whatever. Let's see. We can do this. We can do it. Right. What about this flank here? What are we going to do here? I'm kind of tempted to start actually moving stuff out of here. I don't want to sit idle here as these power formations smash in and just run me over here. We're gonna move up some guys. We do have this artillery here. It's very interesting. What can we see from there? Very limited. If we could get the artillery on top of this ridge, wow, we could cause some good damage to the enemy there. Let's see. Let's get them limbered. Okay, obviously they move very slow. Let's get the leader up somewhere in the middle here to keep command going. Supplies are alright, I guess. This guy, he's in charge of a lot of stuff. He can stay there. Right. This feels like some sort of wasted units in the back here. I mean, I should move them forward. They're all dug in here. Actually, these guys are not dug in. We need these guys. We're going to be needing them in the fight. They can't just sit back here and do nothing. We need to get these guys into the action here. No. All right, we need to sort of start moving this stuff here. Let's get them limbered. They have their own supply there. This is leader in front. Yeah, we need to start moving them. And what about this? We have lots of light infantry here. We could start circling around the enemy with these guys. Why not? Unless there's an attack coming here. I'm not sure. I think this is probably the main attack here. Okay, they got disordered immediately. Okay. They're light. They should be moving. They should be able to move through this quite easily. Can I move through this? I can. All right. Grenadiers. Sure. Well, hopefully we'll get them rallied or something. They still have many turns to get there. All right. What to do with the hussars? Well, these guys are pretty badass in close combat. Let's shift them towards the enemy. They're already facing the enemy. Let's get these guys in there. Let's do charges. Let's see if we can kill these guys. Actually, I should have surrounded them, put a unit behind them there so they can't escape. Alright, this is looking really bad, but oh well. Let's just end the turn. Alright, here we go. This is gonna hurt. 7. 6, alright. 5. 20. 0 units disordered out of 1 checked, alright. We have offensive fire now, okay. Let's look at artillery first. We can't use much. Most of it's been captured. Alright, look at this lone gun. Ah, shit, I should have moved those guys. Dang, I forgot that. Ooh, this is bad. We still have disorder on the infantry there. 11 men. Causing damage there. Alright. They moved up, they're disordered, but they will fire at these horses that charge my heavy cavalry here. Kind of surprised that my... I think he hit me in the flank there. That's why they ran away. Alright, got some good casualties in that cavalry unit. These guys are sneaking up and attacking these guys. 12. Alright, this could be good. Hitting in the flank there. 29 casualties, not bad. Those guys are still fire. 16, not bad. Let's try and hammer this unit. 14. Okay, we got a unit on our flank here. That is just pretty bad news for us. 9 men. There's a leader here. Okay. We have those guys there. We are disordered. 15 men. Okay, these guys can fire, actually. They could probably lay fire on them. It's maximum range. Still 11. Pretty good. They will hit these guys in the flank. 26. That's it. Alright. Send the turn. Melee phase. Do we want to melee anywhere? We do, don't we? We want to charge with the hussars into this disordered unit, the dragoons here. Let's see what happens here. Let's take the first unit there and charge right into those guys. Okay, we lost 12. The enemy lost 8. So we lost more men there in that attack. We have 500 men that can actually initiate a charge into this unit. But the problem is they're not disordered, which means it's a bad idea to attack. And they're outnumbering us also. So these guys are disordered. You can still melee while you're disordered, but you do get penalties and stuff, of course. So we will not use that, nor will they. What about these guys? 600 something disordered men. We could go for charge in here. We should actually weaken them more. They're not that weakened. I don't think we should. I don't think we should. I think we should wait a bit and see what happens there. All right. All right. Okay, let's just what are we? Melee phase. Yeah, right. Okay. Okay, now it's the Prussians. Let's see how the computer shifts its units here. Okay, it's actually moving some stuff back there. It's countering my flank. He's moving across in there now. It's getting close to my guns. This is bad. Okay, there's a big cluster there. It looks like his dragoons are actually moving up as well, which is bad for us. The dragoons can fire when they are on the horseback as well. Yeah, I completely messed up my cavalry. I don't know what I was doing there. I had a good plan in the start, and then suddenly I thought I was going to move them over to the right. Defensive fire, all right. Yeah, we only have our 6-pound guns here. What's going on here? It's disordered. This is good. Let's fire up this unit here. 23 men. About 46 guys get killed there. That's some pretty good damage results. He hasn't deployed his artillery yet, which is good for us. Alright, so the dragoons are moving up here. They're charging right into my unit here. We'll lay off a volley and 50 men got hammered there. Wow, we always killed half the unit as they were charging into those guys. Oh, we probably would have wiped them out here. 63. They charged straight down there with a leader in front. Yeehaw! And about 1,000 men opened up, and the whole unit was just shot to pieces there. Okay, good stuff. He's charging. He's bold. 43 men. Ouch. This is bad, though. We're being charged right in the back here. This could hurt. Let's fire at that unit that we can actually see here. We managed to kill 57 guys there. And I would say not firing at those guys. I would probably lay down on the big blocks of infantry here. 37. Good. Are they? They're not. They are not disordered. 21. Good. Let's lay down fire. Light casualties. I definitely need to turn them towards these guys. But we can fire. Let's fire at these guys in the flank here. Can't see them. Only 3 casualties there. Okay, so here we go. He moved up some. These look like grenadiers. They're badasses. Okay, let's fire at those guys forming up in front of us. 17 only. I would say both these units are very dangerous. There's a leader there as well. 34. That's it. Okay, this could hurt. Okay, offensive fire from the Prussians. Okay, 4. 1 man. We're in trenches. 1 man. 2. They will probably take it. 7 men. Oh shit, oh shit. 19. They're firing at the guns. No effect. No effect. This is gonna hurt. 26. 5. Okay, this is gonna hurt. Okay, he took 12 attackers, 9 defenders. It's going fast here. They got wiped out. 77 attackers. Jeez. Oh, look at that. I think we're doing good. I think we did pretty good in those assaults there. 9 units undisordered out of 19 checked. 1 unit rallied out of 2 checked. Leaders that have been replaced. We lost a leader somewhere. 1 battery recruit out of 1 unit checked. Movement phase. Alright. Looks like our guns got back. That Prussian infantry unit just charged straight in there, and those guys abandoned the guns and probably was hiding there somewhere. Or dispersed. And that Prussian unit continued to move. And they got back on their guns. This is good for us. Those guns, though, are still captured there. Wow. Okay. Interesting turn of events. Now it's my movement phase, and I can finally start to do something with my cavalry here. Alright. We're going to do that in the next part. So I want to thank you guys for watching here. Hope you're enjoying it. The 7 Years' War. John Tudor Soccer game here. So, I'm going to end the video here. We're going to pick up the action in the next. We're at turn 9 of 20. Almost halfway through the battle. So thanks for watching and see you in the next.